action sports show that's gonna make you sweat. And now, today's fearless Blaze, wearing the blazing blue from Greenwood Lakes Middle School, it's Megan Mamando Dontrich. In the rebel red from Southwest Middle School, Stephen Crazy Man Neal. And in the prestigious purple from Maitland Middle School, Gene the Machine Curry. Hello everyone, I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to Nickelodeon Guts, the action sports show where kids live out their greatest sports fantasies. Today's players once again competing in 4 spectacular events, and after that they'll get a chance at tackling our radical rock, the aggro crag, where almost anything can happen. The player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner, and he or she will be able to take home a glowing piece of our awesome rock. Now remember, all of our events are specifically designed with our players' safety in mind. Our players will be wearing safety equipment, and they will have a professional stunt coordinator and stunt spotters with them at all times, so please do not try this at home. Now our first event, imagine you're Troy Aikman connecting on a long bomb. With a little help from an elastic cord, you can do that right here on Guts. And we're going to go to our referee, Maura Quirk, for the rules. Mo!
Mike, at the sound of my whistle, all 3 players will jump off the aerial bridge with a football in their hands. The object of the game is to pass as many footballs through the target as possible in 60 seconds. Players must jump off the ground before they throw, and the player with the most completed passes wins. Players, on your mark, get set.
They're ready. All right, our players are off, jumping away, and it looks like on the end right there, that's Gene the Machine putting her first football through, and Stephen Crazy Man Neal threading the needle right there in the middle in the red. And right there we also have Megan Mondo, and there's another look at Gene the Machine as she tries to get back up on the elastic bridge to get another football. And there, a shot from the Guts Blitz Cam. Imagine the entire front line of the New York Giants chasing you. Just jump right over their heads and thread the needle. Well, that's what's happening right here. And look at Crazy Man, who's got his motion down. That's Stephen Crazy Man Neal. We don't have much more room in there for any more footballs. It looks like Megan also plenty of footballs. We got 13 seconds left. Megan, another one just bouncing out. That's Gene the Machine, and the Guts Blitz Cam gets another shot of her knocking one in. These people are flying through the air, folks. Elastic Sports here on Guts. And time has run out. Now, right now, you can see our referee, Maura Quirk, running over to the judges as you take a look at our players getting out of their harnesses after a good job on that event. And it looks like Mo is ready with the results. Mo.
In first place was Stephen in red with 7 completed passes. In second place, Gene in purple with 6. And in third place, Megan in blue with 4 complete passes.
All right, take a look right here. Gene the Machine just getting edged out by Stephen Crazy Man. She threw a football in, and one of them had just bounced out. It made the difference here. And we got our first place finisher, Stephen Crazy Man Neal, right here. How did it feel to be throwing a football that high in the air?
It was great. Yes. I had never had so much fun like that.
All right, beautiful. All right, let's check out where Stephen stands in the place rankings right now. Let's go to Mo.
Here they are, Mike. First place in our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Stephen in red. In second place, Gene in purple with 200 points. In third place, Megan in blue with 100 points.
Our first event showing our players' football capacity. Now it's time for Spill Your Guts.
Megan Mondo Dontrich is a 12-year-old softball superstar. Megan is Mondo on the softball field, and she has 27 trophies at home to prove it. For Megan, guts equals boldness.
And I believe Megan is ready for our next event, which takes place right here in the other portion of our gym. The event is called Basic Training, and it tests all different styles of our players' physical prowess. Let's check out what we got working here today. We got the cargo net, then the tightrope walk, into the airbag. They're going to roll out of that, and then into the tire crawl. Run over here and get up the wall, climb down the tube slide, and then into the pool to say hi to Joe. Hi, Joe. Let's talk demo.
Mike, our players will be timed from starting line to splashdown. They must complete each obstacle before moving on to the next one, and fastest time wins. On your mark, get set.
All right, so Megan Mondo's her nickname, up the cargo net. She goes into this event with 100 points. She needs a good finish right here. She goes leg over leg in the tightrope block and a nice form into the airbag. She needs to dive right into that tire crawl and diving right like Superwoman. Like the Superwoman she is, and climbing up the wall climb. She's gonna go down the 2 slide and get a little wet. Get a little wet behind the ears. And we will go to Mo as she gets out of the pool and find out what the official time is. Mo.
Megan finished in 30.7 seconds.
30.7 seconds the time to be. And the crazy man's ready to get crazy. Let's go.
On your mark, get set.
All right, the crazy man. That's Steven climbing up the cargo net and hopping over that last one. This madman is right into the airbag, and he's out of that in 12 seconds. Into the tire crawl and crawling through that. Look at this man's strength as he leaps up onto the second step and then diving. There's the slippity slick slide. Tube slide Cam taking a shot. And Steven jubilant after he gets out of that. Let's check out the time from Mo. Mo.
Steven clocked in at 24.9 seconds.
24.9 seconds. So while the crazy man gets toweled off, it's time for Jean the Machine to do her stuff.
On your mark, get set.
All right, Jean the Machine. She's in second place going into this event. Steven with the lead with 300 points. And with the leading time right now, Jean's gonna have to do some fancy footwork as she makes her way out of the airbag and then into the tire crawl. Into the tire crawl and pulling herself through. And then up the wall climb. Down into the tube slide. Oh! Into the water. The time to beat was 24.9 seconds. Let's go to Mo and get the official time on the machine.
Jean clocked in at 28.8 seconds. That puts Steven in first place, Jean in second place, Megan in third place.
All right, Jean the Machine, 28.8 seconds. And then let's take a look at the replay right here as Steven, the crazy man, up the wall climb and then into the tube slide, sliding down with the winning time. He took first place in that event, and we've got Jean the Machine who took second place in this event. Jean, excellent performance on that. What did you think was the toughest portion of that obstacle course?
The toughest portion was getting up the cargo net. It was really tough to get up there because your feet kept sliding through the hole.
All right. Okay, excellent. A little bit out of breath and ready for our next event. Let's go to Mo and check out our leaderboard. Mo.
Here they are, Mike. In first place right now is Steven in red with 600 points. In second place, Jean in purple with 400 points. In third place, Megan in blue with 200 points.
We got a competition so far. Our players congratulating one another. You come back. We've got more coming up in the pool. Stick around. Guts. Welcome back to Guts, the action sports show that asks, do you have it? Our audience ready for our next event, but right now it's time for Spill Your Guts.
Steven Crazy Man Neal is an 11-year-old rowing medalist. If Steven isn't skimming across the water, he's practicing his backflip. For the Crazy Man, guts equals athletics.
All right. Well, our pool was a little bit calm at the end of basic training, but not anymore. No, sir. We're going to fire up some rapids in this pool, and our players are going to have to maneuver their raft from one side to the other. Will they be able to do it? I think so. What are their times going to be? We'll find out. Let's go to Mo for the rules.
Well, Mike, each of our players will maneuver their boats around the buoys and high-five the spotter at the end of the race. Best time wins. Fire up those rapids, please.
All right, so we're getting those jets working right there, and it looks like Megan's ready.
On your mark, get set.
All right. 80 pounds of water pressure coming at her, and you can see Megan Mondo getting a quick push. She needs to get around that first buoy the other direction. She's going to have to turn around. They need to come at that at an angle. And having some trouble, you can see the water and the rapids just pushing the boat from one side to the other, but she is not giving up the determination to continue paddling. She's going to need some balance, possibly on the other side, as she tries to make it back around so she can get past the second buoy. Now those buoys that you see as you take an overhead look at where she is, she's in the corner. Both buoys that we have, the gates that our players must get past, are attached to the bottom of our pool. You can see she continues. All right, now, there is a 60-second time limit, I believe. You will go to Mo for the official ruling on that. Mo.
Yes, Mike, you're right. We do actually have a 60-second time limit in this event. Any player who exceeds this is given an automatic third.
Automatic third place. All right, so we will see our other players, Stephen, the crazy man, going into this event. As you see, Megan, after getting off of that event, you see the crazy man, Stephen, getting ready. He has a perfect score going into this event. We'll see if he can hold on to it.
On your mark, get set.
All right, the crazy man, keeping himself balanced. Oh, almost tipped over right there, but held on. As you can see, positioning his oar and giving a push off the side of the pool. Now that water pressure, as you take a look at the rapids cam, taking a shot of just how much pressure is coming out of those jets. And Stephen the crazy man having a little bit trouble right there. Has to almost hits Joe in the face with that paddle, but she got out of the way. That's why she's a stunt spotter. Stephen on the other end needs to come back around. As you can see, Joe telling him he's got to come back around the buoy the other direction. So Stephen trying to make his way back as he pushes himself off. He needs to come in fast if he's going to get a 60-second time limit right here, too. 60 seconds would mean an automatic third. And his perfect score possibly in jeopardy. Let's go to Mo for the official ruling.
Stephen also exceeded our time limit and has also been given an automatic third.
All right, so a golden opportunity for Gene the Machine. As you see, Stephen a little bit tired out and getting toweled off after that last event. A golden opportunity for Gene the Machine to take sole possession of first place if she comes in under 60 seconds. Let's go to Mo.
On your mark, get set.
All right, Gene with 400 points. She is in second place, trailing Stephen by 200 and gets out of the blocks. And, having some trouble right there by the pool, but backing past the first gate and positioning herself so she can come at the next buoy at the proper angle. And she's doing well. She just needs to get in there. As you can see, the water pushing the raft. This is an extremely difficult event, folks. Difficult because they need to use their upper arm strength to power themselves entirely with their upper body strength across the pool. But if she can get in there in under 18 seconds, she will have sole possession of first place. Having some trouble in the corner there. Having some trouble. She needs to get in there. 10 seconds. She can see the high five spotter right there. But having some trouble in the corner. Will she get there in time, folks? Time running out. Time running out and into the water. All right. So we will go to Mo for the official ruling.
An automatic third also for Gene. So simply put, we have a three-way tie in this event.
Three-way tie in this event, an extremely difficult event. As you can see, our players, and take a look at Gene as the water begins to push her raft from one side to the other, and she's right into another rapid and made it past that second gate. No trouble at all, but had some definite trouble in the corner on that one. Gene, some good strength you were showing in that event, but what happened in the corner there?
Well, I kind of lost grip of the paddle because I got so wet.
Okay, let's go to Mo and check out the leaderboard right now. Mo.
Well, Stephen in red is still in the lead with 700 points. In second place, Gene in purple with 500 points. And in third place, Megan in blue with 300 points.
All right, and once again, it is time for Spill Your Guts.
Gene the Machine McCurry lives to play basketball and inline skate. The 11-year-old Machine is also a trophy-winning baseball player. For Gene, guts equals being a good sport.
And our next event, over the top. Our players getting ready and asking themselves the question, do you have it? And our players are going to be jumping over with some help from an elastic cord, this hurdle right here. Let's go to Mo for the rules.
Mike, our players will get 2 shots to clear the high jump bar at 6 feet 9 inches and 7 feet 5 inches. Only their best jump is counted, and the highest overall jump wins. On your mark, get set.
2 jumps for each player, and this is Megan Mondo. Oh! And just knocking off the bar at 6 feet 9 inches. She'll get another shot at that. Megan comes in with 300 points to this event. All right, looks like she's ready.
On your mark, get set.
Jumping off the elastic bridge with a powerful leap and just getting over. 6'9", or I shouldn't say just getting over. She got out of there over there with plenty of room to spare and is now in first place with a 6 foot 9 inch leap. 6 foot 9 and 7'5", the 2 measurements. The must clear 6'9" before you get a shot at 7'5". And our next player, Steven, the crazy man, stepping up onto the elastic bridge. He'll get locked in and see if he can jump over that too. Now he goes into this event with 700 points. He is in first place.
On your mark, get set.
All right, the crazy man. Oh! And did not hit the ground. You must hit the ground before you jump over the high jump bar. And so he'll get one more shot and see if he can tie Megan with a 6 foot 9 leap.
On your mark, get set.
All right, Steven down, up, and over. Steven went over head first, man. A nice jump. And he will get out of his harness, and we'll get Jean the Machine. She'll get a shot at getting up there and see if she can take first place in this event. Looks like Megan and Jean. Let's go to, that's the official? I didn't even go to Mo. Is that an official call on that one, Mo?
You are so right, Mike.
Thank you, Mo.
On your mark, get set.
The height to beat, 6'9", and Jean the Machine, no problem, and with room to spare, so she will get one more shot at 7'5". The Machine, the first player to knock off 6'9" on her first jump, and the only player to get a shot at 7'5". Let's see what she can do. 300 points for first place if she can get it. Oh, yes! She hits the bar, but it does not fall. Oh, we'll get the official ruling from Mo. Mo.
Jean indeed cleared 7 feet 5 inches. That puts her in first place. Both Megan in blue and Steven in red are tied in second place.
So rising to the occasion, rising to the top of that bar, jumping over the high jump bar and taking first place here. And we've got Megan Mondo right here. You had some trouble on the first jump, but the second one you cleared it no problem. What was your strategy there?
I just wanted to get a chance to win. I'm kind of sick of getting last place.
You're kind of sick of getting last place? Well, you got a chance to take first place. See if you can get to the top of the aggro crag next. Let's check out where we stand with Mo.
In first place right now is Steven in red with 900 points. In second place, Jean in purple with 800 points. In third place, Megan in blue with 500 points.
All right, anybody can win the mountain, and that's coming up next. You stick around. The aggro crag, the ultimate challenge. Stick around. 4 events down, but the most important one coming up, the aggro crag, the ultimate challenge here on Guts. Let's go to Mo and see where we stand. Mo.
In first place is Steven in red with 900 points. In second place, Jean in purple with 800 points. In third place, Megan in blue with 500 points.
That's a look at where they stand. Now let's take a look at how they got there. And there is a look as Jean the Machine in spirals. And then take a look at Steven the Crazy Man getting right through that tire crawl and up the wall climb. And there's a look at Megan as she goes flying over 6'9" on the over the top. And then there's Jean also getting some nice height on that one. And our players now ready for our final event, the aggro crag. This big mountain right here behind me with a lot of surprises for our players. Snowstorms, falling rocks, smoke, water, slime, a bunch of surprises. Let's go to Mo and talk about the rules. Mo.
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. Now, during their climb, our players must light up each of 8 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to activate all of the targets, including the final one at the peak of the mountain, will receive first place points. Mike.
An athletic challenge like no other. A labyrinth, a mountain, ready to climb with surprises for our players. They look ready, and let me remind you that the points have skyrocketed in this final event. Third place being worth 375 points, second 550, and first place being worth 725 points. Our winner yet to be determined. The mountain will decide. Let's go to Mo.
Players, on your mark, get set.
And our players are off. And there's a look at Megan as she gets over the first hurdle. And then look at Jean, and Jean falls. Jean falls right there. As she hits the she's up and hits the next actuator. There's Steven, the crazy man. And look at Megan. And Jean, the machine, back up and hitting the next actuators. The rocks come tumbling down. And it looks like Jean is in first place after falling. She's still in the lead. It's a 3-way tie. Megan, Steven, and Jean. Megan, Steven, and Jean. Could Megan get to the top first? It looks like it. Megan at the top first. And then coming up, who's going to be second? The winner could be decided. Oh, it's close, folks. Between Steven and Jean, only 100 points. Before we went into this event, let's go to Mo with the results.
In first place on the aggro crag, Megan in blue. In second place, Steven in red. In third place, Jean in purple.
Oh, what a competition, folks. Take a look right here as Jean goes tumbling down, but gets herself back up to hit that actuator and continue to climb. Nothing knocking her down. And then take a look right here, the top of our mountain, as the camera gets a shot of just how close this competition was. And then there's Megan coming in with first place, locking in at the top of the mountain. She got to the top of the aggro crag first. Let's go to Mo and check out our final leaderboard standings. Mo.
The aggro crag decided it, Mike. In first place today, Steven in red with 1,450 points. In second place, Megan in blue, 1,225 points. In third place, Jean in purple, 1,175 points.
Simply incredible, Mo, as our players get into position to get their medals. The bronze going to Jean, the machine. The silver medal going to Megan, who came into that event with 500 points and won the aggro crag. A great comeback. And the gold medal going to the crazy man. That's Steven, the gold. Give him a piece of that awesome rock. A fantastic, superb performance. Athletic prowess like no others. Our players here on Guts showing once again just what they're made of. No ifs, ands, or buts. These kids got guts. Do you have it?
All Guts players compete in Reebok athletic shoes, who reminds you that on Planet Reebok there are no boundaries.
Recorded in front of a live audience in Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.